when they's flying the 5 out, why they would bring one passenger in to help with the rescue. And so there was 5 of us took out to look for them, and we didn't know where to look, except I had snowshoes that I'd taken in with me, and I had determined that they had gone down the Cisash River. That's where I took my rescue crew, and we would travel for an hour, and we'd find where they'd hunker down for a day's travel, because they didn't have any snowshoes or anything. They was wading the snow, and it wasn't crusted enough to stay on top, and so one would go ahead and till he'd play out, and then the other in the break trail, and that's why it would take them all day to go what we would do in an hour. Anyway, we caught up with where they had gotten into a cabin, and I knew the guy who owned the cabin, and his name was Slick Rock Brown, and he wasn't there, but they got into his cabin, and at least and they found some flour. It had mouse drippings in it, but they made Godard's hotcakes out of that, and they got their bellies full of that. Otherwise, why, the only food they had was if they could kill a squirrel or a bird or something, why they'd eat it. And anyway, we got to that cabin, and we got communication back to McCall, which was quite a ways away. And about the time we got communication, they had made communication from a guard station, a Forest Service guard station. And so they rescued them from that end, and we went on to the Salmon River, and I knew where there was an airport. It wasn't an airport, it was just a place where those planes, those bush pilots could land, and they landed there and picked us up. But that was quite an experience, and we saved the 5 of them's lives from that airplane crash.